guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Anna and I'm a little bit spooky, and today we're going to talk about only things that I love. This is basically favorites video where we just talk about all the good things I've been loving lately, whether it be makeup, skincare, hair care, body care, around the house, entertainment, media, all the things. So yeah, if that interests you, just go ahead and keep on watching. But before you do, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and let me know some things that you've been loving this past few months. It's been a little while since I've done one of these, so this one's going to be a little long because I got a lot of things to talk about. But let me know some things you've been loving down below. It doesn't just have to be material items. It can be a great special moment with a friend or family member, something cool that happened, just some really awesome, memorable thing, something that you love. Without further ado, let's get into this video because, girl, we're gonna be here a while. We're gonna be here a while. Okay, on to the things. Okay, let's start with makeup because makeup is my favorite subject and what I pretty much love the most these days, just about, is makeup. So let's just start with that. I have got a lot of foundations. I don't know what has happened, but I just fell in love with a bunch of foundations recently and have been like loving them. Not indifferent, not just kind of meh, it's alright. No, loving them, want to use them all on my face every day and have to make a tough decision which one I use. Yeah, it's that dramatic. First one we'll talk about is the Physicians Formula Better Believe It foundation. If I want full coverage, full glam, this is the one I'm going for. It is airbrushed, it is face tuned in a jar. It looks amazing. Like, literally makes you look like you have face tuned. Pumpkin, can you quit scratching the carpet? This will literally look like you have face tuned your skin, but in real life, it is so beautiful. It can double as a concealer if you want to. It's great for covering any blemishes or breakouts. If you're having some trouble, you can build up over just that certain little area and like pinpoint conceal with this. It's a really versatile, great product. It sits really nicely on my combination skin and it's just absolutely beautiful. The only downside is the shade range is garbage, but if you can find this in your shade, check it out. And you're looking for a full coverage foundation, and you can sheer this out, by the way. It does sheer out nicely as well, and that's what I like about it. It's just, it is truly so versatile. So yeah, there's that. All these foundations there are reviews for and wear tests, so I'm going to link those below so you can get a little more in-depth detail and explanation of these products, but this is just a quick little rundown of something I'm just obsessed with. Next one is the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. This one's a little pricey for the drugstore, like a lot pricey, like almost 20 bucks. But dear God, is it beautiful. It is so pretty. It is luminous. It has like a micro pearl to it. It's what I got on today. It is so gorgeous. This one is light coverage, light to medium-ish, very light medium coverage at the most, but so beautiful on the skin. It wears an incredible amount of time. I was very impressed with the staying power of this one. It was not what I expected from it, and yeah, it's gorgeous. It is a gorgeous foundation. I would definitely recommend picking it up on sale. Don't pay full price because it's drugstore. You can get it on sale. Otherwise, it's so pretty. I love it. Love it so much. It has definitely become such a like #1 top tier foundation for me. Next is the No. 7 Restore and Renew. This is a new one from No. 7. You guys know I love my No. 7 products. They are like one of my favorite brands in general, and this is beautiful. Great for mature skin. I also think the True Match one would be nice for mature skin as well. It can, to me, that doesn't, like, even though this one, like the No. 7's marketed for mature skin, it doesn't matter. I think it could work for anybody. But yeah, this one's another light coverage serum type product. Just absolutely beautiful. This one also has a sunscreen in it. It has SPF 20. Very pretty. Nice wear time. Decent shade range. Just all around really lightweight, beautiful. Can't tell it's on your face type of product. Same with the True Match. You kind of can't feel it on your skin at all. Very lightweight. Love this one from No. 7. It has skincare within. I think it has their Matrixyl something retinol anti-aging skincare within, so it is a multi-action product, which is really nice. I love when makeup includes skincare. To me, that is a really nice added bonus. Like this one has the hyaluronic acid in it. The next one I'm going to talk about has some skincare in it as well. It is not my source for skincare, but it is a nice added bonus. And yeah, I think the number 7 Restore Renew is a beautiful, beautiful foundation to check out if you're looking for something light coverage. And I think it does really nicely for drier skin types as well as combo skin like myself. Next is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Nude Glow Color Correct Medium Coverage Skin Tint plus Brightening Glow Serum. Apparently I've got a thing for serums, and this one also has SPF 40 within. I think, yeah, this one does have some skincare in it. And oh, such a beautiful product. It reminds me a lot of the True Match in its kind of finish on the skin. It has a great wear time. It's glowy, but isn't oily looking. It looks beautiful on the skin, and definitely a favorite product. I want to purchase this in a lighter shade so I can wear this in the winter as well, just because it's so pretty. I was very, very impressed with this foundation. I didn't think I was gonna love it as much as I did. It's so good. It is so good. Moving on to some concealers, or well, actually just one concealer. The number 7 Lift and Illuminate Concealer. Serum Concealer. Okay, yeah, there is a theme here with serum products. This is a beautiful concealer. It has buildable coverage. It is very long wearing, very crease resistant. It doesn't emphasize anything under my eyes. It looks beautiful all day. So pretty. It kind of self sets itself. I can use this one on my eyes as primer, and my eyes don't get as creasy. They look very smooth, and it's just a very flattering concealer. I definitely recommend this one for mature skin, or if you just have a lot of creasiness. It is gorgeous. The coverage is kind of medium, but it is buildable. The shade range is kind of iffy on this. Like, I can't find like a firm shade range anywhere. Like, everywhere I look, it's different. But this is a beautiful concealer. Definitely worth checking out from number 7. They kill it as far as their formulas go. They have some of the most beautiful formulas you could find at the drugstore or high end. Like, they rival all of it. They are so good. And this is no exception. I think I haven't found a product from number 7 that I didn't like at this point. I've just been like, wow. Every time I try a new one, I love it. Okay, cream blushes. I've had a moment with some cream blushes, namely the Milani one in Nude Kiss. I love this shade. You can find it just about anywhere these days. It's pretty accessible now, and this is like one of those perfect, just go with everything blush colors. I love it. It's so pretty. It is definitely a favorite when it comes to the cream blushes. I love the formula of this one. It sits so beautifully on the skin. It's not too emollient. It doesn't go all over the place. It just looks very graceful, very beautiful, very almost natural seeming on the skin. Highly recommend this one from Milani. Such a beautiful shade, and it's also very buildable with the pigmentation. So multiple skin tones could definitely work with it. Some more cream blushes that I've been loving are the e.l.f. Putty blushes. I started with one shade. I think it was Turks and Caicos when they first came out, and now I have 4 of them. But I have found myself playing around and experimenting with some new shades, and particularly like the shade, this one right here. I cannot remember the name. Caribbean. I mean, look at this gorgeous wine shade. I was loving this one for the winter months. Oh, so pretty on the skin. This is one that can go for like my skin tone, which is ghostly, all the way up to deeper skin tones, and look so beautiful because they are very buildable and you have a lot of control with them. I love this one. And then I also have the shade Tahini that I'm loving. Very pretty kind of rosy shade, kind of a plummy rose. Then we have Bahamas, this beautiful like terracotta peachy blush with a little bit of depth to it. I love this one. This is beautiful for like the fall months. Oh, so good. And then of course Turks and Caicos being this gorgeous peachy pink. I love the formula of these. They're so nice. They have a matte finish. They're very easy to work with. They are buildable and just gorgeous. Gorgeous formula, very long wearing. They don't budge and smudge and feel balmy or anything on the face. They're very very soft kind of powdery finish, and just really, really graceful products. I love them. That being said, I've also really loved the Putty Bronzer in, I think this one's Tan Lines. Yeah, Tan Lines. And I would like to pick this up in the lightest shade. They have like a contour shade that I would really like to get my hands on. This is also a really, really nice product though. It blends super easily, looks gorgeous on the skin. Tan Lines works really nicely as a bronzer on my really fair skin. And yeah, I've enjoyed it quite a bit. Also, speaking of like cheek products, we have the Nude Gasm from Charlotte Tilbury. I think you guys know how much I love this product. I've used it in almost every video that I've posted since I got my hands on this, like back at Christmas time. I still am obsessed with it. This is one of the most beautiful cheek palettes I have ever, or face palettes I've ever used. Yeah, it's pretty much surpassed my love of the Hourglass palettes. This is a baked gelée formula, I believe. It's just such a beautiful, unique formula. I love it so much. Glowy shades are so pretty. You got like the super glow right here, and then this multi glow. So pretty. Great blush topper. You got like contour and bronze. So good. This is just an all-in-one fantastic palette. You can do your whole face with this. It's great for travel. Beautiful mirror. Love it. Raved about it so much, but I have to include it because we were talking about things that I love, and this is definitely something that I loved. A couple of brow products that I have just been really into since they came out, and that is the NYX Thick Stick It brow mascara. I have it in brunette and black. I kind of switch between either shade depending on how tinted my brows are, my hair color, whatever. But yeah, this is a fantastic brow gel. If you're looking for one that can kind of give you a little bit of that lamination look, it can thicken them up, add some color. If you have a little more substantial brows than I do, this can be your one go-to product to get the brows done. They're great, great stuff. And I was very happily surprised with these because I hated the brow glue that they put out previously. Hated it. These are nothing like that. These are amazing. And yeah, definitely pick these up if you're looking for a new brow gel. You can't go wrong with these. They're fantastic. And I have one mascara to talk about, and that is the sadly going out of business brand Bite Beauty Upswing Mascara. I just discovered this and fell in love with it, and now they're going out of business, and I don't have anything that really dupes this. Let me know down below what you think could dupe this. This mascara is amazing. It's beautiful. I have a backup at least, and I'm gonna try to buy another one. Really sad that Bite Beauty's going out of business because I love their lip products and I love their mascara. But since we're talking about things I loved, I've been raving about this quite a bit and love it so much. And I'm glad at least I have a couple of backups in my drawer of minis anyway. Right, okay, let's talk about some eyeshadow. I have a little stack, just a little stack here that I want to talk about. First, Charlotte Tilbury Smokey Eyes Are Forever. I'm pretty sure you know how much I love this one as well. I've talked about it plenty. So yeah, definitely still loving this one. It is kind of my everyday, easy peasy reach for it palette and my super duper glam palette. Like, it's just all the boxes. Again, another one great for travel. It just has everything I could want in a palette. Beautiful formula, feels like absolute butter, like silk, so pretty. I think this is actually still available as well. I was so impressed, so worth it, in my opinion. For me, this is one of my absolute favorite palettes I've ever. Next, I have really been falling in deep with some Colourpop, like in deep with Colourpop. Wild Child, loved Wild Child. I have created a really pretty look with this one. And this color story is just one of those kind of, not the most exciting color story, but it's a color story that I enjoy immensely. I love the shades in this palette. I love this glitter in here. It's just, it's pretty, it's warm tone, it's deep, it's sultry. I love it. And another one that has been out a little while, and that is Wine and Only. I have loved every look I've done with this palette as well. Gorgeous wine colors. Merlot shades. I had kind of a moment with the Merlot color story back in the winter time and was loving it. So yeah, this palette was just right up the alley, right up my alley at that time, and I still love it, and I'm looking forward to reaching for it next fall, winter. This is also a pretty dang good dupe of Naked Cherry. But yeah, loved it. And like Wild Child with these kind of blackened coffee lips, that has been a vibe for me. Or was definitely a vibe for me in the winter, cooler months. That's how long it's been since I've done one of these videos. We are now in summer, and I'm talking about stuff that I loved in January. I know, it's been a while. I don't know what took me so long to get around to filming one of these. I've just been filming a lot of stuff, but I kind of forgot that these videos existed, I guess. Next from Colourpop is the It's a Mood palette. I'm not a super fan of these gigantic palettes, but something about this one spoke to me, and I ended up getting a bundle with Your Golden, Stone Cold Fox, and Play It Jewel, which I haven't even played with Play It Jewel yet, but I am happy to have it. But anyway, this color story right here, I absolutely love it. I've had a blast with this palette. I've created some beautiful looks. It's versatile, and the quality, no exception, beautiful. And then one that I'm surprised that I've loved as much as I do, and that is the Your Golden palette. This is one that I was like least excited about getting in the bundle, but I have actually really enjoyed this palette and created some pretty looks, and have come to love it. So yeah, I am surprised by how much I've loved the Your Golden palette, but I do. I think it's great. And is it the most exciting thing in the world? No, it's a bunch of warm mid-tones basically, and a couple of deep tones and some pops of blue. It's one of those palettes, but you know what? I've enjoyed it. Really nice palette. I'm very surprised of how much I've liked this one. It's a great summer palette. Lastly, for eyeshadow palettes, this one I was so very excited to get my hands on. It is one that I've watched the production of since it started, I guess you could say, and that is the Bee palette from Lena Lashes. This is a Louisiana themed, honey themed, bee themed palette. I think also Beyonce themed palette, but I mean, it's Louisiana and it's bees and honey, and my hometown is on this palette. I'm so happy about what this one is. So beautiful. The packaging is unreal. Like, I want to frame this. It is so beautiful. I might frame the outer component because it's so pretty. The unit card, I think is what that's called. Or the box it came in, anyway. On the inside, it is just a gorgeous color story. The detail, the quality is just phenomenal. This shade right here, oh, this marble to golden black shade, beautiful, beautiful shade. If I was going to make an eyeshadow shade, it would be this one right here. And this one too is so beautiful. Wanting to play with it constantly. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful palette and stunning quality, and just all around in love. So yeah, have to mention this one. I was very excited to get my hands on it. And lastly, for makeup, we have some lip products that I have been loving, and I have some swatches. They'll be on the screen as I talk about them. I actually went through and swatched all of them. That took way too long. I haven't done live swatches in a long time, so yeah. Anyway, I do believe in my last Only Things I Love video, I mentioned the Milani Lip Fetish matte lipsticks. Well, I've gotten quite a few more since then, and I now have 5. I think I have all of the original Nude lineup. I may be missing one. Yeah, I think I am missing like the lightest shade. But oh, I'm so in love with these still. I reach for them on a very regular basis. Recently I've been using Secret a lot and using it as a blush as well, and it is so pretty. This is a dupe of Pillow Talk, by the way. Gorgeous. I think the formula's better than Tilbury's. I like the formula better. But yeah, today I am wearing the shade Sensual, which is this blackened, super dark brown shade with a little bit of a cooler undertone. It is so nice. Like, look how opaque this lipstick is and how well it is worn this whole time I'm talking. Like, what? It's great. It's not patchy. It looks beautiful on the lips. So impressed with the deepest shade. And just all of them are so pretty. Just so nice. Wonderful formula. The component is just so beautiful on the vanity. So happy with these. And my newest addition is Pleasure, which I see myself wearing a lot in these warmer months. So yeah, still absolutely loving the Milani lip fetishes. I want to get the shade, I think it is Poppy or Peony. I think it's Poppy. The last thing for lips that I've been obsessed with are the Maybelline Ultimates. Again, I think I mentioned these before, but I also have gotten more shades since then and have just really been loving them. Got 5 of these as well. We have gotten more cedar, more coffee, more mocha, which has been one that I've reached for a lot. It's a lovely cool tone. More auburn, beautiful warm red. I love more auburn. That has been a favorite. And more truffle. I may have a little overlap within my shades. Like there's not a huge jump between the shades, but they're just so pretty. And I love the nuance within this range. The formula is so long wearing, comfortable, beautiful formula. Definitely love the Maybelline Ultimates. I think they're a great range to check out. Oh, and more honey. That's the one I'm missing. And that one's like my absolute favorite from the range. I knew I was missing one. But yeah, more honey is my number one favorite from the collection. So I have 6 of these now. Yeah, I think that is all for makeup. I know that was a lot. That was a lot, and I do have a lot that I still want to talk about in other subjects. But like I said, it's been a while since I've done one of these, so I figure we can just have a coffee and sit down together and just talk through some things that we have been enjoying lately. And I'll try to keep on top of these a little more in the future and stay a little more up on it so they're not so long. But let's move on to skincare. Let me get a drink of soda in between. For skincare, at least I only have 2 subjects. Well, no. I have an entire range that I'm obsessed with and one other product. First thing, the Lord Jones Acid Mantle Repair. This has been amazing for the winter, cooler months when my skin was super dry. Oh, so nice. And honestly, I've been using it so regularly, just year round now, even in these warmer months, because for some reason my skin has been getting dry lately, and this has just come to the rescue. It is such a beautiful, rich, creamy moisturizer. It has 250 milligrams of CBD within. I think it's a beautiful product. It is such a lovely, lovely cream, and I love it all around. The packaging, everything about this, the aesthetic is just awesome, very luxe feeling, very cool feeling, and the cream itself is beautiful, beautiful formula. Finish, it just feels so nourishing on the skin. It is definitely one I would recommend more for nighttime because it is a little bit thick and heavier, but in the winter months I did use this on my skin during the day when I was feeling kind of chapped and dry, or say I over exfoliated or did something to irritate my skin. This definitely came in handy. Love it. So next thing I want to talk about for skincare is Colleen Rothschild. The first thing I tried out, I believe, from the brand was the cleansing balm, which is one of the best cleansing balms I've ever used. It is so beautifully emollient and just feels so luxurious on the skin, and it removed makeup so well that I was just like impressed to where I want to try everything from the brand. Like, I don't know, for cleansing balm to be that impressive that you want to use everything from the brand, I think it says something. It's a really nice cleansing balm. But yeah, since trying this out, I have basically anything from the brand has been available on Octoly, I have immediately been like, I want it. Please, please. Yes, because I have enjoyed every single thing so much. The next things that I had tried were the Micro Mineral Resurfacing Scrub. It's like having new skin when you use this. Very gently use this. It is very potent and very, very scrubby, but it is one of the best physical exfoliants I've ever used. Like, your skin is glowing afterwards. And to accompany that, I was sent the Micro Mineral Soothing Toner. Such a perfect follow-up product. This is such a comforting, soothing, nourishing toner. Oh, it's like basically a really, really thin moisturizer. Like, I wouldn't even bother putting it on a cotton round. I would just scoop it a little onto my hand and press it into the skin. So nice, so nice. And it's such a good follow-up product to this. I use this maybe once a week, and then this I've been using nightly as part of my skincare routine. Oh, just so lovely. And this was also really good in the winter months when my skin was feeling maybe a little bit drier, a little more sensitive. This was very much like just a nice moisturizing hug to the skin. Love them, love them. Great companion products there. The next thing I want to talk about from Colleen Rothschild is the Age Renewal Super Serum. This is a beautiful serum. It's kind of a little bit more of a thicker, richer type of serum. Like it reminds me of more of a thin moisturizer, but it just sinks right into the skin, and your skin immediately just feels so nice and so plump and healthy. Like any day that I've used these products has been like a fantastic skin day. Like I love them, and they just feel so good on the skin, and I think they're very effective products. I feel like my makeup looks really beautiful over top of them, and yeah, I've been very impressed with them. Next is the Sheer Renewal Cream. This is a gorgeous moisturizer, and it doesn't have like a super glowy finish. Like it almost has a more of a skin-like finish to it. So this is one that I think if you have oily skin, you would really enjoy because it's not super heavy. This one's a beautiful moisturizer from under makeup because it's not gonna interfere with your finish of your foundation at all. Beautiful product, really moisturizing, does what you need to do, but it doesn't leave any residue on the skin, if you will. Like your skin just feels healthy, moisturized, happy, plump, but you don't have to worry about it being like greasy or oily. Like this has an almost powdery finish to it. Very cosmetically friendly, like beautiful underneath foundation. And same goes for the Triple Defense Broadband SPF 40 sunscreen from Colleen Rothschild. This has been a wonderful SPF. It's not the most lightweight one I've ever used, but it's not super heavy either. It has a similar finish to the Sheer Renewal Cream where it goes a bit almost powdery on the skin. It does have a little bit of a white cast, as you can see in the little demo there. But beautiful product, great SPF. Otherwise, it looks beautiful under foundation. And again, it's a product that I've used quite frequently and have loved. And just, I feel like my skin and my makeup and everything look great when I use these products. I've just been very impressed with her whole range. Last thing from her range though that I meant to include with makeup, but I forgot, and that is the black Tourmaline face primer. This is really cool because it does look black, and when it comes out, when you dispense it, it looks black, but then it goes clear on your skin and it gives you a nice kind of pore filling, airbrushed finish while being super lightweight. It has like a gel formula, so it doesn't feel like one of those heavier putty formulas or one of those super slippy silicone based products. This one feels like nothing on the skin, but your skin just looks kind of perfected and smoothed out. Great stuff. Really nice for softening out the fine lines and pore area. Really nice primer, and I'm very much impressed with all things Colleen Rothschild, and I cannot wait to try more. I'm so obsessed with this line of skincare. Okay, I'm gonna try to talk a little faster because my goodness, I feel like this video is gonna be so long. But okay, Bath and Body. I have discovered 3 new scents or formulas or whatever varieties of the Dr. Teal's Foaming Bath, which you guys know I love these so much. But recently I've tried the Calm and Serenity with Rose Essential Oil. Oh, this one's nice. This one's so nice. It has milk protein, so it kind of gives you that milk bath type of vibe. It leaves your skin, it's supposed to leave your skin feeling silky, long-lasting bubbles. Essential oils provide a sense of comfort and ease. And you know what it does? It is a very luxurious product. This one is a very kind of rich, milky formula. I love it. It is so nice. And the scent is not overwhelmingly rose. Like, you definitely get a hint of rose in there. Yeah, I mean, it's rose, but there's more to it than that. There's a little bit of a powderiness to it. It's a very, very feminine, a little bit mama scent, but I love it. It smells like an old lady, and I'm here for it. It just feels so nice in the bath. It really does make your skin feel a little more nourished and moisturized, whereas some of these can be a little bit drying. This one is great. I've also really loved the Milk and Honey one. That one is very nourishing as well, and just beautiful product, beautiful scent. Oh, so nice. And as far as moisturizing goes, the shea butter and almond oil, this one really does make your skin feel nice and moisturized and soft and smooth and lovely. And this has a great, rich, warm scent to it. Beautiful shea butter, almond scent, kind of almost vanilla. Like I kind of want to eat it scent. Very nice product. So yeah, I've just really been liking those three from Dr. Teal's. Every time I see a new one on the market, I'm going to try it out. But those have definitely become my favorites at the moment. Next is the Gentleman's Blend stuff from Old Spice, particularly the Coffee Amber scent. Oh my goodness. Can I eat this? It smells so good. I want to eat it. Okay, I have the body wash here. This is the 24-hour lock-in moisture face and body. I don't use this on my face, but I do use it on my body. And it is a very gentle, creamy body wash. It doesn't feel like any of the other Old Spice body washes. Like this one is a very emollient, kind of thick, rich formula. It's not a gel. And it just feels so nice. It is a great body wash for one thing. Very moisturizing. There's no parabens, no dyes. This is supposed to be more their like clean range. And the scent is just so delicious. Like I can't even describe it to you. It is the most delicious, warm, cozy smell. Like you definitely get a hint of coffee, like coffee shop scent in there. And the amber, oh, it's like a warm, toasty hug. And I don't think it's a particularly masculine scent. I think this is definitely something that is very unisex, beautiful fragrance. And I've smelled some of the other ones in the line and they all smell really good. But by far, this one's my favorite. And yeah, these are meant to be very gentle on the skin. And I don't know, kind of a new little green take on things from Old Spice. It's just mostly marketing, I get that, but I really like these. The fragrance that they have created here is phenomenal. I want this in a candle. I want it in a body spray. I want it in a pudding. I don't know. I want it in all forms because it's that good. Love it. And the deodorant also smells heavenly. Like you want to eat it. It just smells that good. I love the deodorant. Anything in the coffee and amber from Old Spice. Okay, and last thing for Bath & Body is the Bondi Sands Self-Tanning Face Mist 1 Hour Express. So you're supposed to just use this on your face, but I actually use this on my arms and upper body when I just need a quick color all over. And yeah, you can leave it on like less than an hour and have a really nice light tan, or you can sleep in it overnight and really get that strong tan. I've been using this for my upper body arms to get a little bit of color moving into summer. And yeah, I really like the shade of this self tanner in particular, and I like the method. I like the spray. I spray it onto my mitt and then work it into the skin. And I think it just, I don't know, something about it I've liked a lot more than the mousse. Like it just feels a little easier to use and a little bit, I don't know, handy. And I don't use it on my face super often, but I do really like it for the upper body. I feel like it does a great job. And it's quick, it's easy. It's one that you can throw on after a bath in the morning. Leave it on like 30 minutes and go rinse it off and have a nice little bit of color on the skin. It's really good and very kind of versatile in that way. You can kind of really control the level of tan by how long you leave this on, because it's a bit stronger than the mousse that I was using. I usually use the light shade. But yeah, I've enjoyed this quite a bit. Like it says you can leave it on like 30 minutes for light medium, 1 hour for dark, 2 to 3 for darkest. And yeah, very effective. It's not patchy. It doesn't cling weird. Really, really nice formula on this. So yeah, if you're into wanting to check out self tanner, I think this little guy would be a great way to start, because it's a very easy to use product. You just mist it onto your little mitt and then work it into the skin. Something about it I just find really easy to use, and I've enjoyed it quite a bit. Hair. I have 2 things for hair that I want to talk about, and that is the Pantene Root Lifting Spray, Root Lift Spray. I think this is just a repackage of a product I've actually used back when I was in high school that I loved. It smells the same anyway. It feels the same. I think it is. I think it's just a new bottle. Anyway, I'm loving this. Again, I have good volume in my hair when I use this. It's just great little root lifting spray. Kind of can't beat it. It's a good price point from Pantene. Smells nice, does the job. I've enjoyed this, and I'm glad to have rediscovered it again. It took me a minute to realize what it was. I was like, I know this product. I've used this before. And it was one that, like, I don't know. I guess they repackaged it and I didn't realize it, and I picked it up the other day and I was like, ooh, this is nice. I like all the volume this is giving me. Yeah, that's because it's the one I've used for like 20 years and liked. But a new product, definitely new to me, is this thickening cream from Suave. Love this stuff. This has definitely been a game-changing product. So good. So effective. It heat protects. It does all the things you need to do. Plus thickens my hair, gives me volume. I love it. Like, look at all this fluffy volume. So nice. I'm loving these products together. They've been my little dream team lately, and yeah, very pleased with them. Especially this Suave product. It was really affordable, cruelty free. So yeah, you kind of can't beat Suave. Like, they're to me, like, they're like the elf of hair care. And I've just been really impressed with this product, and I would like to try more from their little simply styled hair range. This also locks in moisture, and it is very lightweight. It doesn't weigh your hair down. It's a really good product. Really good product. So yeah, these 2 though, game changers for me. I've had some amazing hair days since I got my hands on those. Lifestyle. Okay, first thing I want to talk about, because it's right in front of me, and that is the Dr. Pepper Zero Dark Berry limited edition. I'm obsessed with these. They're so good. I love them. I'm not one to like fruity flavors in soda. Like, I don't like any of the fruity sodas. I like Dr. Pepper and I like Coke Zero. But this dark berry is I love it. It's so good. It is so good. I'm gonna like stock up on them because I'm enjoying it so much. The Dr. Pepper dark berries. I'm obsessed with these. They're so delicious. I have been drinking this like crazy. I can't get enough. Also, getting an espresso machine. I got kind of a beginner level espresso machine and been making my own lattes and cappuccinos at home and saving some money on that. It has the milk steamer. I am my own barista now, making my own coffee recipes at home. I found some sugar-free vanilla that is delicious, some sugar-free chocolate syrup that has been really good for making my own mochas at home. I put brown sugar in some of them and get like a nice Starbucks vibe going. I am my own barista, and it is fantastic and so much more affordable. My favorite coffee is Cafe Bastillo, and they're only like $4 for the big thing of it. Yeah, I spend maybe $8 a month now on my coffee, whereas before I was spending almost $8 a day. So yeah, gotta love that. But I'm loving my own coffee. I'm so proud of myself for figuring it out, and just, yeah, one of my best purchases ever. I can't wait to eventually get me a super fancy one. Oh, it's gonna happen one day. All right, and another thing I want to talk about for the home now, if you've probably been staring at behind me this whole time, is this pile of candles. I know, yes, there is a pile of candles behind me, but I want to talk about these Better Homes and Gardens candles because they are so luxurious and seem like high-end candles, and they are so affordable. Like, I think they're around like the $8 price point at Walmart. They're so nice. Like, they have the best nuanced fragrances. they're not your typical cheap candle scents. Like these smell like, to me, better than Bath and Body Works candles. These smell better. These remind me of much more expensive candles. Like they smell really good. They have beautiful woodsy scents, and I'm obsessed. I have been buying one of each variety and trying them out. I've had a candle in every room of the house now from this range. And yeah, I have some definite favorites. I have some that I'm really liking for more spring months, some that I liked for the winter. But I think my number one favorite is going to be the warm leather and amber. It definitely has the romantic sense of the amber, but the masculine hint of leather in there. It says it has notes of amber, oud, vanilla bean, mahogany, incense, cacao. So yeah, basically everything I love in a fragrance in this. So anything with amber and oud, oh, I'm all over it. This is such a beautiful fragrance, and it smells expensive. It smells like Tom Ford made this or something. Like these don't smell cheap at all. Better Homes and Gardens actually has done something here with these. These are just phenomenal. And this is from their Wood Wick range, which I didn't know they had. They got these at the bigger Walmarts. But yeah, it's got a nice little top on it. And this one, it smells really good. It smells different. Like it smells even more expensive and luxurious than these do. Like this smells like a really expensive candle. And it wasn't. It wasn't expensive. But this is a sea salt and leather. And it has hints of sea salt, bergamot, moss, leather, and cedar. Very earthy, masculine. Oh, really, really nice. Very clean, yet masculine and leather. Like you really get notes of leather, but it's got the wood wick in it, and the wax is actually black. Like how cool is that? You would never know these came from Walmart. They are so impressive, and I just had to include them because I'm so impressed with them. I think they're fantastic candles. For the price, you really cannot beat them. They have a great scent throw. They smell so good. Very lovely, nuanced, expensive smelling fragrances. You guys need to go. If you're in Walmart, go to the candles. Check those out. And thank me later. Trust me. And they have more scents than these. They don't all smell woodsy. I just particularly go for the woodsy and leather smells. I like more masculine, warm, woodsy, spicy smells. Last thing, and we will be done, I promise, is media and books. I have been reading like crazy this last 6 months for sure. Like I always read. I am a big reader, but I haven't been taken with an entire series in a long time. And recently, two series of books have just captured my mind, heart, soul, imagination, whatever. They've sucked me in. The first one is called the Amaranth Series by G.S. Jensen. I'll have a link below on Amazon. Her books, this particular series, the Amaranth Series, it is kind of divided in trilogies. Some of them are from a different character's perspective, and then it all comes together. But yeah, anyways, it's a space opera series. It has a little bit of romance. It has space opera vibes. It has some cyberpunk in there. It's like Mass Effect a little bit of Deus Ex. Like if you're a fan of Mass Effect and female Commander Shepard, that kind of thing, you would like this series a lot. Like it could almost be set in the Mass Effect universe. You definitely can see a lot of inspiration came from that. But they are such enjoyable books to read. They're not very heavy. They're not gonna bother you or upset you. They're entertaining. They're fun to read. They're lighthearted yet still kind of serious, very space opera they're enjoyable. They have literally a little bit of everything in there. There's the romance dynamic between the two main characters. So you got like a love story going, there's family elements, there's well-rounded fun characters, there's funny parts. Like, it's kind of everything you could want in a book series if you like something a little bit lighter but you love sci-fi and cyberpunk type books. These are just really fun reads. If you enjoy The Expanse, you'd love this series. Like, I fell in love with this whole series. I think we're at 18 books now. I wrote down 18 for something here in my notes. But yeah, there's a bunch of books in the series, and they're very enjoyable. All the characters are very well-rounded, and you get very attached to them, and it spans a long amount of time, much like The Expanse does, and very enjoyable. My next series that I'm obsessed with is The Expanse. I'm on the last book now, and I'm gonna be so sad when I finish it. Luckily, Amaranth Series will have its next book out by the time I get this one done. I fell in love with Captain James fucking Holden. The whole cast of characters in the book and the show are different. The show's fine. Like, I actually watched, I think, until about the 3rd season before I even read the book and enjoyed it. But the book's another level good. Like, I am so sucked into that universe. I love it. And I love the character development. Everyone's very well rounded. There are things that make you laugh. There's serious parts, but it's still overall pretty light reading. It's not gonna upset you or bother you to read before bed. It's not gonna give you anxiety. It's just pure good old entertainment as well. So nice. Like, you don't have to, you know, it's not stuff you gotta think too hard about. It's just fun, easy reads, and yeah, I think it's a great series, and I've just really loved it from start to finish, and have loved the show. Again, the show and book are quite different. Like, there's some different characters, and like certain characters in the show a lot. Like, I love the character Drummer in the show, and her character is very small in the book and totally different. So there's little differences like that. But overall, I find that James Holden is more likable in the book than he is in the show. Yeah, it's all around just a really good series. It spans, I think, 3 or 4 decades. Very, very similar types of stories, both these series with the multi-universes and the rings, and yeah, one must, I'm pretty sure, rip the other one off, but they're good stories, and I have not been able to put those books down, particularly The Expanse. Like, I've laid down and just, like, I've sat there and just read for hours and hours on end. Like, finished a book in 2 days. I'm not that kind of person usually I'm somebody who reads like 2 pages, if that. I get 2 sentences in and I fall asleep. Like, that's me. I usually read strictly to fall asleep. With The Expanse, it's been reading for the joy of reading, and yeah, it's great. So yeah, all right, I think that is wrapping up all the things I love for this let's say 6 months to a quarter. I don't know, it's been a while since I did one of these, and Pumpkin wanted to come say hello. Speaking of things we love, here is little Miss Pumpkin. But yeah, I know this video is gonna be really stupid long, and I've been rambling at you. I'm also kind of sleepy, so it's been a little bit of a mess. My brain's a little fried. I'm kind of out of the habit of filming, but anyway, thanks for hanging out with me and listening to me talk about makeup, skincare, hair care, things I've enjoyed and loved, things that just have brought me joy this past few months. So yeah, let me know down below some things that you have been loving. Are you comfy? Are you comfortable? I guess she is. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and stay spooky. Bye now. You're so cute. Are you so cute? Are you the thing we love the most? Yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Little baby. Little baby pumpkin. So cute.